year.
So, is each challenge a loss in the book?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
No. Each challenge is just 6 challenges. It's a challenge of the things that I felt like I've dealt with going through life. When you get to the grief and loss challenge, it's a succession of that timeline, that time period.
Yeah.
And it kind of goes back sometimes a little bit into early 2000s and jump back. So it's very condensed, but it's very short to the short and sweet to the actual topic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I pulled up to VA for the book release, great party, by the way.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
No, of course, man. I travel for my folks.
Yeah.
My folks. All my folks. I travel for all my folks. New York, VA.
Shout out.
You were saying that this book is really important because you hope it helps the right person. Mm-hmm. Where does that come from?
Me just wanting to normalize these things that we deal with, like I said, on a daily basis that I feel like we go through, but we don't talk about, or we just feel like, oh, it's just life. So I'm not even looking for it to help the right person. I'm hopefully anybody can find themselves in these situations.
Yeah.
Whether it's grief and loss of loved ones, dealing with a sport that you used to love so much, and trying to navigate what does my life look like after not playing sports. Whether it's dealing with divorced parents, figuring out yourself. I always talk about my faith in this and dealing with that. All these themes that, because I feel like sometimes we think that it has to be a major event for us to do the work and make the changes.
Yeah.
But
it's time to do the work. It's not.
Yeah. But these elements in this book is like everyday stuff that people deal with. I know somebody can relate to dealing with the sports stuff. You talked about that, the sports stuff and life after sports.
Yeah.
I know people can deal with the divorce of their parents, loss of loved ones, grandparents. I know people can deal with the understanding their faith walk and what that looks like, dealing with anger, self-worth. Who am I trying to find myself? Like, everybody can deal with that. But the thing about it to me is that we just push that stuff to the side.
Yeah.
Say, that's just life, yo. You guys get through it. But that really affects us.
Because in your quiet moments when you're not pushing through anymore, it's just you and the issue that's not being dealt with.
Yeah. The tone is different.
Yeah.
The tone, the response is different, right? If I'm struggling trying to figure out my career path and I don't know what I need to do, where I'm going to go next, somebody's like, just figure it out, man. It's going to be cool. But if I say I lost my job, then it's a whole different conversation. Why is one higher than the other?
Yeah.
Because I could be in a dead-end job that I don't like, that I don't enjoy, and I'm miserable. That can affect me way more than just losing my job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and losing your job is your family no longer gets support. There's so many mouths to feed. Your family can't depend on you in the house, outside the house. And you as a person and as a man, you may not be able to deal with the pressure that comes with that.
Yeah. But if I'm going to my work and I'm miserable at my job, so I come home and take all that out on my family, then that's just as damaging.
Yeah.
Because and I'm not trying to compare the two, but then I go get another job real quick or find something, right? Versus I'm working a job, I'm making the money, I'm providing, but I am taking out my frustration and my lack of happiness on my family.
And why should they have to pay for your
And why should they have to pay for that?